Well, good afternoon, Rachel. Indeed, a lot has changed, and there's a lot of fans gathering here at the Free State Stadium. But I can also tell you that both sets of players have arrived. The Zimbabwean national team arrived first, and then 5 minutes later or so, Bafana Bafana arrived. And as you can imagine, there was a huge roar. There were whistles. There was cars hooting as the national team of South Africa, the bus that is, drove past and into the stadium. And another thing that's changed is that the queues were a little bit shorter than they are now. I want to just quickly step out of shot and ask Thabo to just show you how far, if we can get that picture. I mean, you can't see everything, but it goes as far back as the robots that are down the road, and that is how far the queues have gone, with fans hoping to get tickets to see Bafana Bafana. And this is with just about over an hour before kickoff. Remember, it's a 6 p.m. kickoff, just after people come out of work and knock off, and I suppose that explains why the queues grew in the last hour or so, because people are only coming from work. It is a Tuesday after all. But let's come and speak to some of those who are still trying to get a ticket to come and see Bafana Bafana here. I'm going to start with Kwanele. Kwanele, thank you.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been here?
It's been like 2.5 hours so far, and then we are still waiting on the queue. It's been very slow, but then we don't know exactly what's the cause of whatsoever that is happening, whether it's technicalities or something else. But then I think maybe we can launch a claim to the FIFA to show up that this thing is not appropriate. We cannot be waiting so long, waiting for just tickets. And if you can check the number here, by the time I arrived here, we were just less than 200, I think, by then. But still, we are still waiting, and we are close like to 6 o'clock. It's more like half and 15 minutes before 6 o'clock.
How far does your patience go, though? How far can you stretch it?
It's very chill. So we are getting cold. Even the feet, you can feel that we have been standing for a while now. So we are losing patience. Even you can see the queue is no longer the way it was supposed to be at the beginning, before anything can start. So we cannot be coping with this.
Wanele, hopefully you get your ticket sooner rather than later. I'm going to walk back. Just bear with me. Giovanni is here. I'm also going to have a word with him. Giovanni, you're hoping to get your ticket. Bafana Bafana are in town. What's your feeling ahead of the match?
Actually, this is my first time seeing Bafana Bafana play at the Toyota Stadium in Bloemfontein, so I'm super excited. Although we're standing in a long line just to buy a ticket, but we're getting cold, but I'm super excited. I know they're going to win tonight. There's no other way. They have to win.
Score prediction, let me put you in a corner.
2-0 or 3-0. If they're lucky, they're going to score one, but about 2 or 3-0.
Okay. According to Giovanni, it's a win. And I'm going to move to Muruti. Abdi Muruti is all the way from the Eastern Cape, I understand.
Yes, I'm all the way from Eastern Cape, and I'm happy to be here. It's been a long time waiting for this moment, and I'm very happy to be in Bloemfontein, but I'm not saying because of we are going to watch Bafana Bafana, but we're expecting to see even PSL teams to play their games here so that we can be here. If we had money, we would have paid some money to buy a PSL team to be situated in Bloemfontein, but unfortunately, no one has that kind of a money. So can they please circulate their home games and bring it to Bloemfontein? We'll be very happy. I drove all the way from Alwal North, and I'm happy to be here. I can come again if there is a game here. Thank you, sir. And I know Bafana Bafana is a bit in that level that we were expecting to see it on it. Now we are happy to watch it, and I'm expecting to see Bafana Bafana winning 4-0 against Zimbabwe. We have a strong team.
Okay. The cry from Abdi Muruti is that let's have Bafana Bafana coming through a lot more than they are to try and, also gather some fans here in the Free State. We're going to be looking, I mean, the queue is not only littered with South African fans coming to get their tickets, and this is how far back it goes. And we're looking for some Zimbabwean fans. We're going to try our luck. Let's try our luck. We're live on Newzroom Afrika. Zimbabwe. Okay, obviously she's a little bit shy. But you know what, Rachel? South Africans are not the only ones making noise here. There's a lot of Zimbabweans in the queue. There's a lot of flags that are flying also of the national team of Zimbabwe, the country, and them saying, we are here to win, we're here to beat Bafana Bafana. So come 6 o'clock, we're hoping that we'll see a good game of football. The concern, though, is whether the game will be able to kick off at 6 o'clock as scheduled because of this queue. Will they have to postpone kickoff? We'll let you know as and when it happens live from Bloemfontein.